Okay, obviously we would all rather live in America than China. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Oh no, dude, China looks pretty sweet. I just talked to my dad. He loves it over there right now.
If I was a Chinese millionaire, I would be in China.
Okay, if you're a Chinese millionaire. All right.
Yeah, but
Are you 50-50 America-China?
No, I think I would like America, but like for the sake of the conversation,
Where's your dad staying in China?
he's in
ding dong ling.
Ding Dong Ming. Yeah, that's it, dude. You talked to my dad? What's going on, man?
Before you share any info on it, the question I want to ask you guys is like, I mean, obviously we want to live here, but in what ways does China actually beat America as a place to live?
If I were to be like sociopathic and psychopathic and like a robot,
Yeah.
I think it's a way better place to live.
Really? In what way? What do you mean?
American. And then so I have my own American cultures and values that I like. Okay. So if you think about like ease of living, like public transportation, like if everything's taken care of, like social.
We're in the future, dude.
Yeah, like all that stuff. So if you think about like where would you want to put like this marble into this maze? That maze is like smooth, It's like pinball machine. It's perfect. America, there's like way more bigger jumps and then it's crazy, but it's not guaranteed to get to the end. But because I'm born in America, I like that kind of freedom. I like that we could have whatever car we want. You don't have to pay 100% fucking luxury tax for a car. You could have guns. You could start a business. Like I'm used to that. But I think objectively speaking, that's probably way easier and safer where you don't even have to worry about personal safety.
Right.
Like you have guns here because like, oh, you're your first fucking safety officer or whatever, right? But over there, it's like, well, you don't even need that.
That's true. When I'm in Asia, I don't feel like I gotta look over my shoulder. But in America, it's just normal.
It's part of the fun. Yeah, it's part of the fun.
Would you feel like like how you enjoy your guns here, right? Would you trade all your guns and your gun rights for a place that was peaceful enough that it felt like you didn't need them?
Here's the thing. I also don't trust Chinese.
That's what I'm saying.
If it was Japan, probably.
Yeah.
I'm like, these guys are safe and I could trust them. But Chinese are scumbags too. I don't know what they're gonna pull on me.
Because they still do kidnap and play. Like,
Yeah, shit still happens, yeah.
she was a assistant to like a CEO out there of like a Best Buy kind of situation. And she told me like their family, all the kids have their own bodyguard. They roll out in multiple cars where you don't know which one's the car that they're in. Yeah. And it's like, because they still do that shit. High profile. Yeah, they kidnap and all that. I mean, you do that here too, but like it just feels different. Like I feel like here you can be a millionaire and like you could exist amongst the people.
That is true, yeah.
And over there you might be targeted for a lot of different things.
Too special, you stand out too far. What were you gonna say about like why China's the better place to live?
No, well, my dad's there right now, and he was talking to me, and he was just saying
He sell you on it?
tired people,
That makes sense.
like kind of what Bart was saying.
That's like what he said about Taiwan.
Like that marble path is a lot smoother. It's like everything's a little easier.
Rules and chill.
Yeah, if you're gonna if you towards your later end in life, he was like, this is a great place to be.
What does he do in China?
He's just, I don't know actually.
Like, what's his did he describe his day to day on why he enjoys it?
Don't ask me that. And I go, okay, all right, my bad. My bad. There was the line, I crossed it, my bad.
I feel like Asia in general is such a better place for old folks to remain like not dwindling away. Cause everything's built for walking.
Mind to be active and
Yeah, and then you see it in the parks, like there's hella old people doing calisthenics and like hanging out every day.
they're not getting jump kicked either.
Yeah, whereas in the States, it's almost like after you stop working, if you don't have a family that takes care of you, you just kind of weather away.
That's true, yeah.
Like you stay home all day, you don't go out, there's no real community if you're not a part of a church or anything.
I wonder what do you think he does every day? Like, what do you think he can do around that area that he's in?
Play chess.
I think he just goes to the park and walks around and stuff. Yeah, like just kind of typical Asian guy stuff. Yeah.
He doesn't do the muscle ups with the grandpas.
Hobbies or no?
Yeah, I think he has hobbies.
Like what?
Sound effects.
Yeah, he's doing Foley in the wild. He's just recording. He's like, oh, those birds are great. You know what? I don't know, actually. I don't know what the fuck he does.
Did he sell you on anything else about China?
He wasn't trying to sell me. He just was telling me that
He was telling you why he likes it.
for exactly like kind of to ease our minds because he's like he's having some health issues and he can get better care out there than he can out here for like the money that he has.
Comparisons with Kentucky?
Oh well, like Kentucky's just a whole different. Yeah, like. He's coming from Kentucky to China, so he's just like, dude, this is sick. Like, China is great. He was telling me that he might need a wheelchair soon.
It's funny because he ended up at a place, probably the only other place where there's more KFCs.
Yeah. But he was telling me that like now they have like bionic legs for people that can't really walk.
You walk, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, we don't got no bionic legs out here, dude.
That's crazy.
So for I think the stage of life that he's in and the things that he's looking for, it's just like a perfect place for him.
And his dollar goes a lot further there, yeah?
I think it's probably better being a millionaire in the States, but middle class in China. So like I don't really want to be middle class in the States, but I think my quality of life would be better middle class in China.
Middle class in China probably is high class in this.
Yeah.
Like in terms of your comfortability in life.
Yeah, you get to live in a nice like apartment and you already have access to so many different like efficiency things. The city's built to be pretty easily to navigate to. Right. You don't have to fucking be in traffic all day,
You don't need as nice of a place to live in order to feel safe.
Yeah. Because in America, that's the thing, right? Is you're sacrificing affordability with safety. The more cheaper something is, it's typically because it's more cracked out and dangerous. Right. Whereas like in Asia, it just means it's run down.
Or it's more rural.
Yeah.
It's cheaper because it's like older and the building's not new. But you don't have to be in an unsafe place. Yeah. We're here, it's like, you'd rather pay a little bit more to be in a safe neighborhood.
That's true. Do you have any other reasons why China's better?
He likes Mao a lot.
Yeah, besides Mao.
He's like, they have better parades.
And I think like
Military parades.
and honestly sometimes like it's just better when someone tells you what to do.
I guess it depends on where you are.
So if you're over there and you're gonna live that lifestyle, if like it's censored, hey, we're just not gonna talk about fucking hats anymore. All right, fuck it.
Fuck it. I haven't had anything to say about hats anyway.
Like it's just like what. But over here, like, no, I have my right to talk about hats whenever I want.
You're like, shut up, dude.
But I'm just used to that. So over there, it's like, oh, okay, fuck it. Like you could just, if they just tell you what the path is, you just live and it's probably easier, and you could focus more on the like interpersonal stuff, which is supposed to be more valuable, anyways.
Yeah.
Do you guys know anything about the social credit score out there?
That shit sounds crazy.
Because I'm curious as to know, like, do you think we would have good credit social scores, dude?
Me, no. I don't even.
Like, I wonder what it's based off of.
Absolutely not.
I don't even pay registration on time, dude.
Yeah, that's sick. That's true.
Because there's so much record of us criticizing China on this freaking show. I'm sure that plays into it.
But I thought it was built on people who interacted with you. Like, you're like a Yelp page. And then it's like your landlord is like reporting on like, this motherfucker never pays on time. Or like, it's like people you've interacted and did transactions with. That's what I thought it worked like.
I thought the government had some hand in like telling people not to trust you no more because you be fucking talking shit.
That's what I thought too. I'm just curious to know what the criteria
You
is.
did a dine and dash, or like you did.
That's social credit.
Yeah.
God damn, that's dope.
Committed a crime or whatever. You're like, yeah.
But no one follows it. So it's like if you commit 17 crimes, you could commit like 5 more. Or until you kill somebody and then you get arrested. Yeah. That's just our version of it.
I know, man.
Weird though, like it's almost like a completely different operating system from the US, but they somehow make it work. And the people there are like, who cares about like free speech? Like, I don't even want to criticize the government. I have no issues with it.
Yeah, like, or like they'll like, if I actually want something to say, I'll just talk shit at home. Like, you know, the concept of like, I need to go in front of the city hall and go protest. There's like, what's the point? If I'll just fucking smoke cigars with my boys and we'll just talk shit in the living room. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess if that's as far as it's gonna go, then yeah. What about for education though? Like one thing.
They probably smoke us.
I know that's one thing I was thinking about. I'm like, one draw would be like that if you raised your kid under that education system, maybe they won't know everything about the world, but a lot of that shit don't really come to much use at that age. So maybe they'll just end up with a higher IQ generally for science, math.
Might be way more stressed out over there. I don't know if, I don't know if their system is like the system that I understand in Taiwan, but I know a lot of the Asian systems are the same. And if they're like super academic focused,
Stress leads to perfection.
Perfection.
I actually don't know if it's the best system because, at least from what I know of it, the Asian system is just memorization. So they don't flex. It might be different now, you know, like they might be catching up to how flexing imagination and creativity is actually way better. Right. They might, you know, be adjusting it, but for the longest time, it's like a lot of just memorization and like parroting things and repeating what the teacher says. Yeah. So they don't develop critical thought. And so if you want your kid to be independent and a leader one day or like create their own thing, they're training them to be a good worker bee. Yeah. So, but maybe for basic skills, because I do think the Asian system
for STEM, it's probably
really good. But it just builds a good foundation for children. Yeah. Like how many videos have you seen a Chinese kid fucking work a walk like a professional? And he's like 4 years old going.
Even their youth athlete.
Yeah.
Crazy good. They're so like they train them so regimented.
It's also interesting to point out that like their dance criteria. So like in China,
that's just wushu.
B-boys are fucking insane, and for the most part, at an earlier age, they're already smoking American.
Really?
Because they're the programs that they have for dance are school credited. So
wow,
dance studios, it's affecting their grade. So it's not like they have to sacrifice something in order to chase this passion. The same way that you would be a cellist, these things are they're actually part of your education program.
Are Chinese b-boys on the up and up?
They're freaking insane, dude.
Really? Because right now is the best one a Korean guy or no?
Not anymore.
Oh wow.
I think the best one's Japan right now.
Oh.
In terms of who's winning, Japan. Creativity, I still would give it to freaking maybe like the Netherlands, France. America has kind of not really been winning too much shit, and they're not really pioneering too much new stuff compared to the rest of the world because they foster it, because they nurture it. Here, you have to do it under defiance. You have to either sacrifice something, you have to not go to work. Like, you're not going to make money doing it. There, you can start at an early age, and it's not a waste of time. It's like, it's part of your curriculum.
They're starting to sponsor them like athletes now.
Well, it's like students. It's just students.
Yeah.
Like, if you go to dance class after school, that's still school. Yeah, that's still technically school. Wow, so cool. But because of that also, the people that run studios are fucking rich. Because it's now a part of the whole thing. Instead of like you're basically like if I had a dance studio, same with Anthony, same with anybody, you're basically coaxing kids to be distracted and come dance. Because it doesn't match with anything else they do. So, like China does have a better system as far as like excellence in different crafts. I don't know if it works that way for everything. But are there any actual advantages to living in a population that dense?
Competition. Because I do think LA is considered a dense city. Yeah. It's one of the richest and densest, right? But like what I realize is going to Hawaii, going to even Vegas or whatever, the amount of people you have to compete against makes you sharper because of the volume and everything. Yeah. Of like, if you only have like 5 other people to compete against, you're not going to get much variation. That's true. But I think in a big city with hella people, I think you could really sharpen your skills.
Oh, okay. Because that's one thing that I always felt like worked against it was the fact that, like, anytime I was there, I felt like a little ant, like, because there's so many people that the significance of yourself goes way down. You're just like, dang, I'm nothing.
You shrink a little bit.
Yeah, because it's so, like, densed up.
Also, the ones that make it, they're so excellent. Like
that's true.
Jackie Chan's team. Yeah. It's like, oh, this guy fell. Oh, my back hurt. Get out. Whose back doesn't hurt? And then it just ends up, you just got to kill it and beat everyone to get to the top.
Yeah, that is true. But
because everyone's disposable. Yeah, everyone's so disposable.
Yeah, like if you won't do it, you can't do it, bring another guy in. Damn. Would you ever
humble you because then you don't think you're so dang special because there's millions of people in your city.
Could any of you guys ever actually move to China?
Hell no, I ain't Chinese.
No,
I don't think I'd
so.
survive out there, dude.
I don't think so.
They could smell it right off me.
I think I like my American lifestyle too much. It'd be even hard for me to move to Taiwan, and I know that place.
Would you rather move to East LA or Beijing?
Dude, trying to fuck me up? East
Pick, dude.
LA or Beijing? Fuck, that's a tough one, dude.
I'm going East LA. Because I'm still in America.
Yeah, maybe East LA.
Damn, bro. What the? East LA?
I gotta find a good pocket somewhere.